Happy Friday, friends. Wow, can you believe a whole week has gone by again? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what's really exciting as we're in the middle of May, the weather is going to get warmer this week. And I was outside for a walk the other day and I noticed a lot of bugs by the pond by my house. And I know when the bugs come, that means that the weather is changing and that means it's going to get warm out. Do you know that bugs can be kind of important? Do you know that there are bugs that eat spiders and bugs that eat mosquitoes and bugs that eat ticks? Yeah, bugs are kind of important to our environment. And I was thinking as the weather's getting warmer that maybe we could read a couple of stories about things outside. I have a bunch of ponds in my neighborhood and I love going walking around those ponds. There's some geese in those ponds, there's ducks in those ponds, there's frogs in those ponds. I get to hear the frogs croaking, I get to hear the waterfalls in them. So I thought it'd be fun to read a couple of stories about those things, ponds and bugs, today. The first story I'm going to read to you is an easy little story called I Like Bugs. It's by Margaret Wise Brown and it's illustrated by G. Brian Karras. Now, she's the author of that famous story, Goodnight Moon. Do you know the story Goodnight Moon? It's a great one. So I have to tell you, I like certain bugs, but I'm a little bit afraid of big bugs. Do you feel the same way? I'm wondering. It's okay if you don't. Some kids love all bugs. And in fact, some kids have like a bug zoo or like a little bug box. I think that's super cool. Let's read. There'll be some fun little things in this book, I think. And this is from my little free library in my neighborhood. I like bugs. Look, he's sitting there, he's having some chips while his friends are playing. Bugs will come if you're having a picnic, it's true, right? Black bugs. Green bugs. Oh, look, this one's like a little caterpillar. And this one's an ant. See if you can identify these bugs. Oh, bad bugs. Mean bugs. Oh, dear. What are these? Yeah, they're ants. And look closer. What do we got here? Ooh, some bees. The bees aren't trying to be mean. They just want to drink the juice from the flower. Do you know what it's called? Nectar. It's how we help our flowers and our plants grow. Any kind of bug. Oh, can you name all these bugs? Look at all these bugs in the pictures. A bug in a rug. Ooh, I really don't want any bugs in my rugs in the house. Just saying. A bug in the grass. That's fine. Ooh, I love grasshoppers. A bug on the sidewalk. Ooh, that's a cool looking bug, isn't it? A bug in a glass. Ooh, I would not want that. If I was going to take a drink, like right now, of my coffee, I would not be happy if there was a bug in there. I like bugs. Look at all those bugs in the air. Round bugs. Shiny bugs. This is one of my favorites. Lightning bugs or fireflies. Do you know, by my house there's a lot of farmland, and one of my most favorite things in the middle of summertime when the air is just right and the light is starting to go away and it's not quite all the way dark yet, there's a field, millions and millions of lightning bugs or fireflies, and it's like this blink, 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 blink all over. It's so beautiful. It's one of my most favorite things. I love those bugs. Fat bugs. Ooh, look at that guy. He's like that very hungry caterpillar we read about. Buggy bugs. Ooh, who knows what this is? I think it's a praying mantis. Those are super cool. You should Google those and read about those. Big bugs. Now that bug only looks big because he's using a magnifying glass. Ladybugs. Did you know that ladybugs are actually lucky if they land on you or you find them around your doorway? They're lucky bugs. I like bugs. I hoped that you liked this bug book. And I would love to hear if there's a kind of bug that you like. Or maybe you could tell me an interesting fact about a bug that you know. I would love that. Then the next book we're going to move into is In the Small, Small Pond by Denise Fleming. Now this is interesting. Do you see this special medal here? This book got a Caldecott honor. Oh, your librarian would be so happy if you could tell her that you listened to a Caldecott book. That would make her librarian heart go pitter-patter. Let's dive in. In the small, small pond. Ooh, and I might need to back up our iPad here so you can see these pictures. They're really great. You know what I like about these pictures? They look like watercolor. In the small, small pond. We're going to bump into some onomatopoeia in this book. In the small, small pond. And remember, this ellipsis means that this idea is going to carry on the next page. And look, what just happened? The frog jumped in the water, right? We have to inference a little bit. Sometimes when there's not a lot of words on the page, that's okay. We have to use our brain and make up ideas or gather our ideas. Wiggle, jiggle, tadpoles wriggle. And look, do you know what tadpoles turn into? Frogs! Waddle, wade, geese parade. Wade means is when you're like swimming in shallow water. Look at those geese. Hover, shiver, wings quiver. There's the dragonflies. Quiver means to shake, just like shiver does too. And hover means to fly really low by the water. Or stay close to something. Like a dog maybe will hover with their nose. Drowse, doze, eyes close. Oh, we have some sleepy turtles. Lash, lunge, herons plunge. Oh, those herons are those big birds. And you know what? They want to get some food from that pond. I love those onomatopoeia words, right? Plunge. Here's some more. Splitter, splatter, minnows scatter. Minnows are those teeny tiny little fish that we see in water. Look, and those frogs are trying to get them probably to have for a snack. Circle, swirl, whirligigs twirl. Oh, have you ever seen those on the surface of water? Have you ever seen them? They're right on the top and they go woo in a circle. Those are called whirligigs. They kind of look like a beetle. They might be in the beetle family. If you Google that, drop me a comment and tell me what family of bugs are the whirligigs in. Sweep, swoop, swallows scoop. Oh, some more birds looking for food. Swallows are the name of those birds. And they're going to sweep down by the water and swoop down by the water. They're going to scoop up some food. Click, clack, claws, crack. Do you know what these are? I have these in my pond. They're crayfish. They look like teeny tiny little lobsters. I wouldn't eat them though. Not me. No way. Dabble, dip, tails flip. Isn't that fun? All this action going on in the pond. Did you know? Oh, now who comes down by the pond? A raccoon. Splish, splash, pause, flash. The raccoon is looking for something to eat. Pile, pack, muskrat stack. Oh, look. They're building a home. See, they're stacking all those things up right by the pond. We have muskrats at my pond. And you can tell the difference between, this is just a little trivia for you. I just learned this the other day. A muskrat has a long, skinny tail like that. But in my ponds, we also have river otters, Illinois river otters. And they have like a long, flat tail that kind of looks like a hand. So, muskrats, long, skinny tail like a rat. River otters, long, flat tail like a hand. Like a beaver almost. Ooh, chill, breeze, winter freeze. That makes sense. That's why the muskrat was building a house. Winter is coming. The pond is going to freeze. Cold night, sleep tight, small, small pond. And look, there's the frog at the bottom of the pond, sleeping for the winter. Isn't that so cool? There's a lot of fun little facts in those two books, weren't they? They can challenge us to think of and learn outside. Yeah, Mother Nature and outside of our homes is a whole nother classroom for us. So I hope for you that this weekend you go exploring and do some learning outside. I would absolutely love to hear, what did you see and learn about outside, either about bugs or by a pond or an animal outside or the weather. Drop me a comment if you're one of my students in Seesaw, or if you're one of my friends, send me a text, an email. You can draw a picture. Let me know something new you learned outside from Mother Nature's classroom. And as always, I'm sending you all of my sunshine and all of my smiles. Have a great weekend, friends.